invoking the spirit of the Constitution without the need to do so, given the clear and ambiguous language of the 2010 Constitution on amendments. It is also my view, as explained above, that the findings of the High Court were not supported by the context, structure, and history of the Constitution 2010. The upshot of the above analysis is that the appellant's appeal on the non-applicability of the basic structure is for allowing. However, this is subject to the majority decision of this court. So much as relates to the issue of the basic structure. The next, I shall then proceed now to look at the role of the President, the role of His Excellency the President in the BBI process. I think for a start, for me, the beginning point is Article 131(2)(c) of the Constitution, which requires the President to promote and enhance the unity of the nation. And with the noble intention, on 9th of March 2018, His Excellency the President, Uhuru Kenyatta, held talks with the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga that culminated in what is now commonly referred to as a handshake. The intention of the handshake was to bring to an end the political disharmony, demonstration process, and disgruntlements that arose with the outcome of the presidential elections held in August 2017. The handshake would then become a political tool to calm the nation that was deeply divided and to allow for consensus building. I think the history about the formation of the task force, as well as the formation of the steering committee, were well captured in the introductory part of this judgment that was done by the President of the Court. And I will not repeat that, but suffice to state that it is not in dispute that the task force on building bridges to Unity Advisory Task Force was appointed by His Excellency on 24th of May 2018, and subsequently this gave way to the steering committee, and that the process leading up to the formulation of the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2010, in my view, was largely driven by the executive, as it is difficult to truncate the BBI task force and the BBI steering committee from the submissions of the letter by Honorable Junet Mohammed and Honorable Waweru as promoters of the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2020. It is clear that one thing led to the other until the culmination of the letter of 18th November 2020 by Honorable Junet Mohammed and Waweru and Honorable Waweri to the IEBC seeking approval of the format to be used in the collection of signatures. Article 256 and 257 of the Constitution provide for amendments by way of a parliamentary initiative and not a popular initiative. The proposals by Honorable Junet and Honorable Waweru would best have been channeled through a parliamentary process, as they were heavily laden with the executive arm. The route of popular initiative was not open to them, as this was not a Wanjiku-driven process. There was an alternative argument that although His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta, was not a promoter of the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill, it was contended that nothing stops him from being a promoter of a popular initiative in his own personal capacity, as it may well be possible that a president may find himself in a peculiar position that she does not enjoy the support of Parliament, hence he would be locked out of both the parliamentary as well as the popular initiative. Mr. Kiragu Kimani, Senior Counsel, while urging the appeal on behalf of His Excellency, submitted that the President under Article 38 of the Constitution of Kenya has a right to make political choices just like any other Kenyan, and that the term initiator that was used by the High Court in reference to His Excellency the President was not recognized in the Constitution, and that there was nothing that barred the President from being a promoter of the bill, that the President has a right to campaign for any political party or cause. Further, that Article 12 of the Constitution provides that every citizen is entitled to the rights privileges and benefits of citizenship, subject to the limits provided or permitted by this Constitution," end of quote. It was contended that if we were to find that His Excellency the President in his personal capacity cannot use the route of a popular initiative, then this would be tantamount to denying him his rights as a citizen. In my view, the balancing of the rights of a sitting president pose a challenge, as it is difficult to make a demarcation when a president is acting in his personal capacity vis-à-vis his official capacity. Can a president cease to be a president without handing over power during the tenure of his office? In the circumstances of this case, we were told that His Excellency Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta was not the promoter. Indeed, the High Court acknowledged that His Excellency the President was not the promoter, and they coined the term initiator, a term not